This is chest and left. A freshman on an end around. Has plenty of room and gets out to the 45-yard line. A big start for Fresno State as we check the Bulldogs starters. The past couple of seasons under Paul Pinniger, credited Pinniger with showing him how to manage a game. That was what he said he learned the most, and helping him manage the game, busting up the middle. What a run by Dwayne Wright. Well, he certainly looks like he is no worse for the wear coming off of the torn patella tendon. It cost him the better part of 2 years.
Well, it doesn't hurt when you have Kyle Young in the middle. Watch the center with a great block there. Right up front, 59, Kyle Young. He's a huge center.
He's a huge center. Even in the NFL, he'd be a big center. And
stand up.
8th play of the drive, Brant Stater in a shotgun set with 3 receivers. Only a 4-man rush, allowing him time, and he makes them pay. To the outside, it's Fernandez. It will be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs.
And hit somebody.
2nd down and goal. Timing pattern, looking for Fernandez. It's a jump ball. Caught. Touchdown. Joe Fernandez. He had a touchdown last year against Nevada, and he beats D'Angelo Wilson for the game's first score.
look at the side he throws to. The left, away from all whack Joe Garcia and towards number 4, D'Angelo Wilson.
And this is good coverage by Wilson. Fernandez just does a great job getting up there, leaping like his dad, Mervin Fernandez, who spent a number of years in the NFL with the Raiders.
Clint Stitzer is on to attempt the extra point as Fresno State will now shift their team and set for the point after an 8-play, 50-yard scoring drive. The first drive of the game for Fresno State was 9 plays and 70 yards. They have owned the clock so far here in the first quarter. Fumble followed up by a 50-yard touchdown drive. And quickly to the outside, the wide receiver hits. Williams picks up a first down and then some out to the 40-yard line. So a good start again to a drive for Fresno State as we check in with Reese Davis. What they have done throughout the first half now, and that is control the clock and control the football. A 7-0 lead, and they have been deadly on third down. And once again, up the seam goes Deron Fairman. That's another first down. Now, last year in Division 1A, Nevada led the nation in time of possession, 33 minutes and 12 seconds per game.
Well, how about that throw by Brant Stater?
Fresno State said that going one-on-one with Paul Williams is not what you want. And here, one-on-one to the outside goes right, tripped up, and a touchdown-saving tackle made by Nick Hawthrone. But he couldn't stop Fresno State from picking up yet another first down. Once again, in is Dwayne Wright. A chance for Nevada to make a game-changing play on defense. Right up the middle, at the goal line. Touchdown! The 26-yard pickup to Adam Bishop on 3rd and 16. And now the extra point is blocked. Knifing through to knock it away was Jason Shirley. That's the 61st blocked kick in just over 9 years under Pat Hill. Special teams player, broke his clavicle in 2004. Last year, ankle and Achilles injuries. He's a senior and has never had a big factor to play. And now a fumbled exchange and a turnover. The momentum shifts right back to Fresno State as Tyler Klutz comes up with the loose ball.
And Chris Hall can't believe that. They come out second half, they're just rolling, and then they blow a basic handoff that you get all summer long, and it looked like the inside arm of the running back was down when it should have been up.
Actually, Rod, take a look at Eklund. He doesn't even turn back for the ball. He's not expecting to get the ball. He thinks this is a play-action pass.
It seemed as if the senior running back got the play call wrong. So now a chance for Fresno State to take back control. They go to the ground, and they go back to Dwayne Wright. He's loose, and he'll go the distance. Second touchdown of the game for Dwayne Wright. How fast the momentum changes.
Sudden change. When you're the defense, a turnover, you got to get your mind right and get out there and ready to play. Not so with Nevada. Fernandez with a great block at the end there to help Wright get going. Got on Justin Jackson there, and Wright streaks into the end zone. He was almost untouched the entire way.
So now it's Clint Stitzer on to attempt the extra point. 12:58 to go in the third quarter. And the Bulldogs retake control, up by 15, 21-6. As for the second time in this afternoon's game, Dwayne Wright takes it to the house. It is all Bulldogs now. By Dwayne Wright. This is only the second offensive snap of the third quarter for Fresno. And again, it's Wright busting free for a gain of about 11. But Trevor, back to the philosophical argument regarding the two-point conversion.
Well, there's two sides on the flip side of that. One is you're on the road, you need to play aggressively, especially when you're behind. But the other is, if I know as a coach I'm going to need a two-point conversion now or later, I want to try it now, so if I fail to make it, at least I know what's ahead of me and what I need to do to make it up.
Will carry you in if you win your conference.
It is certainly a great debate. You can weigh in. 1st and 10 for Nevada. And Hubbard is shut down at the line. But if you'd like to contribute to the Fresno State BCS or bust debate, you can log on to the SportsNation ESPN.com poll and vote. We've already had about 8,000 hits, and we'll update what the fans think in the fourth quarter. Down in a long 5 for the Bulldogs, or Nevada will get the football right back. Brandstater with time, fires a strike, and that's good for a first down to Joe Fernandez. That is a big throw for the sophomore.
Doesn't even know if he should throw a challenge or not.
3rd down and 5 with 10 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Brandstater to the outside. Fernandez makes the catch and gets loose down the sideline. Inside the 25-yard line before he's pushed out by Josh Malga. What a throw. Arm strength shown by Brandstater.
Yeah, but Joe Garcia, the corner, ate this route up. He just didn't believe, because if he really believed, he'd go in front with 2 hands and pick it off. Instead, he goes in with 1 hand, and he waits to protect himself. But he just needed to go take it.
All right, if you're going to go with 1 hand, don't you trail that second hand behind?
After 7 minutes and counting on this drive. Fresno State with 2 touchdowns inside the red zone. Once again, it's Wright. Breaks a tackle at the 5. Looking for his 3rd touchdown of the night. He's in. Touchdown. Dwayne Wright 3 times has found the end zone. And the Bulldogs now back in a commanding spot with 6:55 remaining.
Wright spent the 2 years he was injured and couldn't run, developing his upper body strength and then his hip strength. And take a look at this. When you hit him up high, he's going to defeat you, because that's all he had to do for 2 years was build his strength.
And this is a huge point after by Clint Stitzer to try and make it a 2-possession game once again, and he does. That pushes the lead back to 9 with 6:55 remaining as we check in with 27 seconds to go, and that is a great point. Instead, they go for it on 4th down. Under pressure, Rowe. For the first time tonight, a quarterback is sacked in the game, and it's Tyler Klutz that ends the game for Fresno State.
Matt Hill said every week it's a Game 7. Well, he's 1-0 in Game 7s this season.
1-0 in Game 7s.
He gets a chance to advance as we take a look at our Cooper Tires player of the game. The clock runs out. 28-19 is your final. The Bulldogs win it. And what a game it was in his return for Dwayne Wright. He had 3 touchdowns. This one came on 4th down and 1. And this one of the biggest plays of the game in the third quarter. A 40-yard touchdown run after Fresno State had recovered a fumble. Dwayne Wright with 3 scores. An amazing performance, 158 yards. And he is our Cooper Tires player of the game.
It's really great to see him come back after 2 years of being out of the game and doing such a terrific job tonight.
Well, coming up next, it will be Sports Center. For Rod Gilmore, Trevor Matich, Rob Simmelcare, and our entire crew, I'm Bob Wischusen saying so long from Fresno. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.